Hello, Southmont Cove first floor owners. This is Joe Burden, and this video hopefully will provide some help as you start here on phase one of our process to verify your preliminary adjuster reports. As many of you know, your association has engaged Altieri insurance consultants to assist with this part of the process. Your association has a preliminary adjuster report that they've received for your unit. It was developed by an adjuster who was on site. They walked through your unit. Took about 30 minutes or so to try and document everything they could that was under the master flood insurance policy as far as coverages go. The adjusters did a very good job. They were very much advocates for the association and yourself. But as we've reviewed these documents, it's obvious that there are some errors and some omissions that we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to correct. And that'll happen here in phase one, the process we're doing right now. And then phase two, the process will then focus more on correcting any pricing issues. The pricing that was in the preliminary adjuster's report was based on construction market data 30 to 60 days before the adjuster submitted his report. So that means all the pricing in these reports are all pre-Hurricane Ian, and we know that once the hurricane came through, pricing for everything went up drastically. So that'll be phase two. Phase one should only take you about 10 or 15 minutes to complete. Definitely, please read the email that you would have just received, the email text that we sent you. We suggest you read that 2 times. And in the email, you're going to see 3 attachments. The first attachment is going to be a summarized version of your preliminary adjuster report. Now, summarized meaning that we're only focusing on 5 areas that we think are the most error prone. It should have information on there specifically to flooring, cabinetry, countertops, and restrooms or bathrooms, if you will, as well as bathroom fixtures. So that's all that we're looking at. So we consolidated the report to make it easier for you. So you're going to see an attachment. It's a PDF document that's going to basically have SMC for Southmont Cove, your building number, and your unit number. So each report is specific to you and your unit. The second document you'll see is another PDF document, and this one is titled Notes. This is a document that you're going to use to fill in anything that you need to change. And we're going to walk you through this process here in just a second. But that is the document that you'll type into, and then you will save it and you will send it back to Altieri. Again, those instructions are in the first part of the email as well. And then the third document that's attached is an instructions page. It's going to walk you through specifically what you should be looking for, as well as some terminology that you may come across as you're reviewing your report. So hopefully this all makes sense. We're going to get into it. I'm going to share my screen here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to show you, bear with me here. Hopefully you all can see that. That is the preliminary adjuster report for 9100-101. So if you live there, I'm sorry I'm making you an example here, but you're the first building or the first unit in the first building. So you can see right here, as I'm hovering over that, that's the building. Here's what the name of the file is that you can see in your email. And you will see that this report is broken down room by room. So it starts with a kitchen, and then it has all these line items of coverage here, okay? And I'm going to get into what those mean in just a second. The other area I want to have you pay attention to is this second document here, which is basically the notes page, okay? So the notes page, you can see notes document. It's going to start here with you filling in, and you can just type in, click on it and type in your name, your address, unit number, phone number, email. There's 2 questions here Altieri would like you to answer. And then the rest of the document is pretty simple. It's a room name and notes. And what you're going to do as you come across potentially a room that has an error, you're going to type the room name in here, and they're going to type in what that error is. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. And then thirdly is this document here that is the instructions. And I'm going to go over that with you right now. So number one, we already covered. Okay. Number two tells you to take a look at the insurance company's estimates and type into that notes document. Here are a couple of things that you definitely want to pay attention to. The insurance company uses different levels of quality from lowest to highest. And they'll use these words like standard, or it won't have anything. It'll be a blank. That's average, high, premium, and deluxe, okay? You might see carpet, carpet high grade, carpet standard grade, etc. So those are things you want to look for. I mean, if you know that you had higher grade carpet, and when you get to a room that has carpet in it, and it just says carpet and doesn't say high grade or doesn't say premium, then you're going to want to make a note on that notes document that says, you'll type in the room and you'll say, my carpet was a high grade carpet, okay? Or it may be something even different. It may be that it listed that it was carpet in a particular room, and you had a luxury vinyl tile in that room. So then you're going to want to make a note that says living room and say it was not carpet, it was luxury vinyl tile. So this is a way you can have some input onto this report. The other big thing that you're going to see is you're going to see two different terms used. You're going to see R&R and DNR, okay? R&R and DNR. R&R means remove and replace, or remove something and essentially buy a new one and replace it, okay? DNR means detach and reset. It means that that item was detached and it's sitting there waiting to be reset. It could be a counter, could be a countertop, it could be a bathtub. So if you see DNR listed for, let's say, a bathtub shower combination for your master bathroom, and it says DNR by it, and that bathtub is no longer in your unit, or it's not something that you're able to replace, it was broken during remediation, then you're going to want to put a note on that notes page under the room name. You're going to put in there master bathroom, and then you're going to type in the notes quite simply, we weren't able to save our bathtub and shower. It needs to be R&R, remove and replace, okay? So hopefully that makes sense to you. Also here a note just to pay attention to the type of plumbing fixtures that the insurance company lists. For instance, a common mistake is that insurance will give you a bathtub shower combination, but you actually had a walk-in tile shower, okay? The way you would know that you have a walk-in tile shower as opposed to a bathtub shower combination is when you get to that bathroom room, it's going to say something about tile on this report. And if it says something about tile, then it means that they've seen a tiled shower as opposed to a tub or shower set. So hopefully that makes sense. Also, again, a reminder on the flooring. It's important to double check the type of flooring listed. If you have tile flooring, typically that would have remained in your unit unless there was evidence that water got inside or underneath that grout or that tile, okay? So chances are most of you still have your tile there, okay? In those cases, you're going to see an entry for that room, something to the effect of regrouting and cleaning the tile. That's how you know that they know you have tile. Now, if it says regrout and clean tile for a particular room like your kitchen, but your tile had to come out of your kitchen and your tile's no longer in your kitchen, then you're going to want to update that room and say they had to take the tile out, and so I need new tile for my kitchen, and put that as your note. So hopefully that makes sense. When you're done with that notes page, okay, what we'd like you to do is to save it. Do a save as, and just title it Southmont dash your building number dash and your unit number, okay? So put that in and save it. And there's a sample on what it would look like, okay? And then you're going to email that directly to this email address here, amhley@altieriinsuranceconsultants.com. All right, so hopefully that all makes sense to you. If you are having problems with this, or you are not tech savvy or not comfortable doing this electronically, there will be forms that you can pick up at the front desk. They can print your report manually. They can give you a blank notes page, and you can do this by hand and return it to the front desk, okay? The key is, though, pay attention to the body of the email, because there is going to be a deadline for getting this done. We're going to give you a couple of weeks to do this, but we need to hear from everybody within those 2 weeks. We cannot move on to the next phase of this until we do everything in phase one. So again, just a reminder here, you're going to basically start with your unit, and it's going to start probably with your kitchen here. You're going to review this. For instance, here's one right here. It says garbage disposer, detach and reset. If you no longer have your garbage disposer, it was broken or was taken out and thrown away, then you're going to go to your notes page. You're going to type in kitchen, and you're just going to simply type, I need a new garbage disposer. Okay. And that's that line item. Okay. You're going to move on to your next room. Okay. Here you go. Laundry room. This particular unit says snap lock simulated wood flooring. Okay. So if that's correct, and this next one would be correct, you don't have to worry about the underlayment, then you want to check the water heater. Okay. Again, detach and reset water heater. If you're not reusing your water heater, it's not usable, or it took enough water where you don't think it's going to work, then you're going to want to update that to say remove and replace water heater. You need a new water heater. Okay. Let's see if we can find something with a different flooring. Here we go. Master bathroom. You see how it says regrout tile floor? So the assumption here is that you had tile floor and it remained in your unit. Okay. Again, here's a good one too. Vanity top. Detach and reset. If you do not have your vanity top for this master bathroom in unit 101, you're going to pull up your notes document. You're going to type in master bathroom, and you're going to say, I need a R&R for the vanity top. All right. This one shows you had a tile shower in there. So we're assuming that that's correct. If you had a bathtub shower combo, an inset, then you're going to want to change that and report that. But this shows a tile here. So everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much just work through the document here, update everything as you can, and then make sure you save it and you send it off. Okay. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully this gets us going on this process to get this supplemental claim filed, get these items corrected, and then move on to pricing, which will be in phase 2. Have a good day.